Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the Vail Sports Network, presented by UPMC. I'm Brian Cash. We've got some field hockey for you this afternoon. The host, Marauders of Millersville. Record of 4-3, coming in 0-1 in PSAC play, hosting the Crimson Hawks of IUP. They are 2-6 overall, 1-0 in the PSAC. Millersville would love to get a victory here today. They've been not used to some of the losses they've had this season. Last time out on Wednesday, a loss to the top-ranked team in the nation, Westchester, 3-0. And Millersville's also suffered a 3-2 defeat to Bloomsbury. That was right here at Christ Field at Beamsdorfer Stadium. And another loss to Westchester earlier in the season at home. And it was a heartbreaker. Some very close, tight games for Millersville. They usually have won those in the last few seasons. Have taken the loss here in 2018. There's a lot of season left. We're just about ready to get going. Should note, in goal for Millersville, sophomore Autumn Peters. She had 6 saves against Westchester. They were sort of a rotating carousel of goalies to begin the year for Millersville, but Peters is back. Looks strong in front of cage, so great to see her. She's a local player out of Lampeter Strasburg High School, the Pioneers here in Lancaster County. Shelly Barron's her 11th season in charge of the Marauders, always does a fine job recruiting locally. There's just so much local field hockey talent here in central Pennsylvania. And Millersville, very deep in IUP territory now. There's a whistle and IUP does take back over. Have to keep an eye on Erica Tarsi. She's got the ball right now for Millersville, number 17, as she fires that ball into the circle. Oh, Kira Breakfield's got it. Still in the circle, still alive. Tried to flash it in front of cage. Shot in a corner earned by the Marauders. Great early action here from them. But as I was saying, Tarsi leads the team in goals. She's got 6, tied for the team lead in assists with 4. And, of course, she's tied with Kira Breakfield, who will insert this penalty corner. So keep an eye on Erica Tarsi. She gets it. Blasted in from deep, off the deflection and in. It's a quick early goal, a dream early goal for the Marauders. Have to see who is credited with that deflection. Certainly Tarsi with the assist. We'll have to see who is standing there right in the cage. Oh, we can take another look as Tarsi just takes a rip. And a beautiful goal from Millersville. It's 1-0, just about a minute and a half into the game.
That last Millersville goal scored by number 17, Erica Tarsi, assisted by number 22, Kira Breakfield.
So the goal credited to Tarsi. So they're saying it went maybe off the Crimson Hawk player. So that is Tarsi's 7th of the season. And then the assist to Kira Breakfield. IUP trying to respond here on a blustery day in Millersville. Wind has picked up, but that shouldn't affect the proceedings on the field too much. The ball not usually in the air, save for some long passes, some lobbed balls, but again, the wind shouldn't be a factor. Meredith Fagan tracks that one down. And IUP will restart. Tough angle for them. Back to Millersville it goes. That pass too long for Kira Brakefield. Eliza Mizak, senior leader, playing in that very advanced forward position. Has been the centerpiece of this Millersville attack for years. There's one of those lofted balls, trying to just get it downfield. Sort of pass by pass, inch by inch. Advance that ball forward, try to get it into the circle, earn those penalty corners, and we've already seen Millersville convert on one. Your chance to score increases exponentially when your team can earn one of those. There's another whistle that goes on Millersville. The defenders for Millersville, Lexi Robeson, Madeline Staley, and Meredith Fagan, have been solid pretty much all season. And now they can work on communicating with Autumn Peters there in front of cage. IUP crosses. That's some danger, but Peters is there, kicks it away. But the penalty corner is earned. So this will be IUP's first corner of the afternoon. Millersville converted on theirs. We'll see if the Crimson Hawks can do the same. Inserted. Not a clean reception. The ball still alive. Some space for a shot, and it's in. The first chance off the penalty corner, not good. But the second one finds the back of the cage. I believe it was Cayman Weber for the Crimson Hawks. We'll have to double check that. But we're tied early, 1-1. Just under 6 minutes of action gone. Millersville did a great job to close out the first attempt off the penalty corner, but IUP able to recover and find some space for the shot and convert it. Marauders now. Looks like a reverse.
IUP goal scored by number 4, Lizzie Clemmer, assisted by number 13, Cayman Weber, and number 18, Maddie Reitler.
All right, so that IUP goal credited to Lizzie Clemmer, and the assist to Cayman Weber. IUP playing it down the wings. Big cross into the circle again. That foul's on IUP. It's going to be 16 and out for Millersville. Alexis Gazio wins the foul. And Millersville spreading the ball around. There's Annabelle Tierney on the near side, the Australian. Now Sol Ortiz Kreiner. No whistles. Some very patient defending there by Millersville. That shot blasted in. Peters, another kick save. So an opening flurry of action here has the game tied 1-1. Just about 9 minutes into the game, Tierney tried to poke her stick in there, but IUP maintains possession. And they're collapsed by a couple Millersville defenders, but a foul called. This is the second time these two teams have played here in 2018. They played back on September 22nd. It was a 2-0 Millersville victory. Erica Tarsi and Sol Ortiz Kreiner with the goals. And of course that game did not count in the PSAC standings. This one will. And a quick whistle, quick restart from Millersville. They're going to say a bit too quick, and they'll bring it back. Gazio. Earns the foul. She's got it again. Dribbles her way right near the edge of the circle, and that's a quick corner. Right near the edge of that circle, and the IUP player just a bit too aggressive. Great chance here for the Marauders. Ortiz Kreiner will insert this. They scored from their first corner of the game. What is in store for the second? Inserted to Gazio. Gazio bounces that one off the turf. Phil still has it. Earns another corner. A lot of times, when you see one corner, many more are sure to follow. Just really because of the lack of defenders able to be active in the circle. They must run out from their cage and try to attack the ball. Here it goes. Gazio again. Blast. Ooh, off a stick and bounces wide. Game remains tied. Annabelle Tierney pushing the ball along into the circle. Superb job. Earns another corner. Once you've got a defense on their heels, got to keep that pressure up. Ortiz Kreiner again will insert. Gazio has switched positions. We'll see where this goes. Goes up top. Another shot wasn't hit cleanly. There's Tierney. Oh, and diving to the turf. is Olivia Accardi, the senior goalie for IUP. Gets down, stops that from going in. Nice shot sort of on the rebound from Annabelle Tierney. Game remains 1-1. Another whistle and some substitutions on the field. IUP will restart. Ortiz Kreiner wins the ball in the midfield. Now ball swung out wide for Meredith Fagan. Can't complete the pass to Tierney. But again, it does accomplish a goal. It does advance that ball forward, and more opportunities for Millersville to win the ball in a great position towards IUP's penalty circle. Now it's going back the other way, though. That bounces off Erica Tarsi. And that 50-50 ball. One again now, Eliza Mizak trying to get past her defender. Gives it up. Ball centered, looking for Tarsi. But some contact there on the stick, and IUP will have it. Coming up on 15 minutes going here in the first half. Meredith Fagan making a run forward. She will backtrack to a more defensive position, but here's Ortiz Kreiner with a restart. JC St. John into the game. The senior transfer. Brakefield wins the ball away and is fouled. And here's St. John. Penalty corner given. Not sure if there was a foul off the ball. Certainly had to be. Didn't see anything on St. John, who was on the ball. So here we go. Millersville's fourth, as I have it, corner of the game. And Brakefield will insert. Assisted on the first goal of the game. Now Tarsi's got it. Will shoot. Oh, kicked away. And a foul. IUP survives another penalty corner opportunity. Tarsi's always got that license to shoot. It was a strong strike. But Olivia Accardi in the right place again as a goalie. I would say she's made two saves, two quality saves so far. Here's Tarsi dribbling down the far end line. Or sideline. that effort from IUP, not what they wanted. Millersville just able to pressure these Crimson Hawk players. Not able to give them a lot of space to operate. They do have it here. But the frequent substitutions for the Marauders, a lot of quality players on the roster, allow them to play with high energy. 3 Marauders standing there on the sideline, ready to come back into the game. And that foul will be brought back. Looked like Ortiz Kreiner had a lot of room to operate. That ball rolls to Kira Brakefield. She has support with her. Now JC St. John, Brakefield calling back for it. Gonna keep the ball in. She does. But I believe they're gonna say contact with the foot. It was back to IUP. St. John. Tried the pass to Brakefield. Not on the same page there. Like I said, that pressure on the ball. Just keep an eye on how many seconds an IUP player has to make a decision once they get the ball. Here's Millersville. And that might be a card. It is a little bit of a hack from behind. And I believe that's Juliet Souter who has shown the card for IUP, so a great opportunity here. On the penalty corner. Ortiz Kreiner will insert. Goes up top to Gazio. Shuffles it over. Shot. A lot of yellow jerseys there. Trying to get that deflection, but could not. Millersville denied again. That ball not cleanly hit. Almost a dangerous turnover. Millersville still with an advantage here. They're a player up. .15 minutes to go left in the first half. Ball lifted into the midfield. And IUP, despite being down a player, trying to keep possession. Spreads it out wide. And a whistle. Right on the edge of that circle. And that foul on the Crimson Hawks. 16 and out for Millersville. Also would like to remind everyone that Millersville Athletics thanks Iron Valley Real Estate for their continuing support of the university and our student athletes. Iron Valley Real Estate is the official real estate sponsor of Millersville University. Tierney blasted deep, just out of the reach of Georgina Wall. That's Brooke Troutman into the game in the midfield for Millersville. Fagan goes through the air again. Tierney looking for a teammate. Goes down the sideline. And Wall just couldn't catch up to that. Troutman. Fagan's got it. Oh, but the ball turned over. Nice speed on display. Ball hacked into the circle, but it's going to be last touch by IUP, I believe. No, check that. IUP maintained possession, but Erica Tarsi back into the game. Won the ball back, is fouled, so here we go. Wow, again, the pass cut out. That's Kimberly Kelly for IUP. I've seen that a couple times. The ball just rolling on the turf, and the Crimson Hawk player able to accelerate and get in the path of it. Here's Gazio trying to combine with Tarsi down that far sideline. That ball rolls all the way through the circle. We are tied 1-1 here in Millersville. Erica Tarsi scoring the first goal of the game. Lizzie Clemmer equalizing for the Crimson Hawks. And both goals very early in the game. Since then, it has calmed down considerably. It was a dream start for Millersville. Minute and a half in, they earned the penalty corner and put it home. Marauders cannot connect on that pass. So Mizak up top. And again, that idea to just try to advance that ball, get it out of the danger area. But Millersville does a good job. Still deep in that end. Tarsi wins the ball. Dribbling into the circle. She has Mizak if she wants it. Shot! Diving save again. Olivia Accardi. And the blast from Erica Tarsi. She's had a couple potential go-ahead goals here after the first, denied by Accardi. Accardi had to sprawl out to save that one. Just send your limbs every which way, hope that one of them hits the ball and keeps it out. It did that time. Marauders players stalking the IUP defense. Tarsi catches up to it, tries to split the defenders, but will be whistled for the foul. Bit too much contact with the body, I believe. And that's a cheeky little flip over the head of Annabelle Tierney to keep possession for IUP. Jordan Goddard now at that right back spot. And that ball, kept in well. Meredith Fagan, some solid defending. And Annabelle Tierney, what a job intercepting that pass. But the pass back to her, not crisp. IUP will take back over. Robeson's got it. Nice pass. Emma Butcher wins the foul, still has it. Some yellow jerseys arriving in the circle. She's fouled again. We'll have to bring it back for the restart. Tierney will take it. This is going to be right on the edge of the circle. And you can't dribble it in right away. You've got to retreat a bit, I believe 5 yards, but don't quote me on that. That is to prevent an instant run into the circle from a restart. Ville still got it. Goddard goes out wide for Gazio. Two defenders chasing her. Three with their eyes on her. Now Tarsi has it. Whistle blows as we approach 6 minutes to go in the first half. Robeson put a charge into that one, rolls all the way to the other side of the field. And now the whistle on Millersville. I believe foul on Mizak. Tierney fighting for it. And another nice defensive job by Annabelle, but oh no. Whiffs on that. Goes back to IUP. Cayman Weber. Another error on that restart. Tarsi loses possession and fouled. Nice defensive work. Callista Jolio for IUP. Fagan. Now Butcher, nice pass. Sent into the circle. And no whistles. Solid effort there from IUP not to give up the penalty corner. Another chance here. I mean, you hear those sounds. You hear the sticks clashing against each other, but the whistle stays silent. Under 4 minutes to go. Is there a late goal in this first half for either team? We shall see. And a lot of contact Still no whistles. There's finally one. As Gazio's fouled, she'll take it quickly. Millersville will take back over. They would love to sustain one more solid attack here before the half is over. And of course, we'll see what kind of adjustments Shelly Barons makes at halftime for her ladies, as well as IUP coach Gary Agard, his 9th season in charge. Some veteran coaches here in the PSAC. Fagan, nice pass. And a nice job to win that back. I believe that's Baradelli. And here's Georgina Wall. Substitutions playing well here for Millersville. That's going to be a foul on Wall, though. Pressure from Ortiz Kreiner, but IUP still has it. Now turned over. Goddard, nice interception. Finds its way to Wall. Natalie Pinder is fouled. Another Australian, one of 4 Australians on this roster for Millersville. Also a player from Scotland, so a little international flavor for the Marauders this season. There's Pinder. Not a lot of time left. Millersville has got to get going here. 30 seconds in the first half. Pinder. Yeah, tried to swing at the ball. I don't think connected cleanly. So this will be IUP. They'll take their good old time. They do not want to concede before the halftime break. Ortiz Kreiner and Brakefield pressuring. They've got some time. I was going to say some time to earn a corner, but goes to IUP. That should be it for the first half. It is. And after 35 minutes, it's tied 1-1 between Millersville and IUP here on the Ville Sports Network, presented by UPMC. We will return with some halftime stats right after this. Stay tuned. Which is fantastic. A global event here. Millersville Field Hockey. Currently tied 1-1 with the visiting Crimson Hawks of IUP. Erica Tarsi scoring the opening goal about a minute and a half in. But they struggled to create additional offense. Are dominating the stat sheets, especially in corner opportunities. 6 for the Ville, just 1 for IUP. And shots as well. As I said at halftime, 9 shots, 7 on goal for Millersville. But Olivia Carty's done some fine work in front of her cage. That's IUP goalie. Diving, sprawling. Keeping that ball out by any means necessary. Breakfield's got it. Dispossessed, but a whistle. And Alexis Gazio will restart. Goes towards the midfield. Robeson to Tarsi. There's the corner for Millersville's 7th of the game. The Lexi Robeson pass into Tarsi, finding her way into the circle and drawing the penalty. Now, try to rekindle some of that magic from about this time in the first half. Kira Breakfield will insert. Will this be some deja vu? Breakfield to Tarsi. The shot. Gonna bounce in. Oh, cut off the line. A nice job to keep that ball out. And I think that was Taylor Flanagan helping out her goalie to knock it out of the air, but a successive corner. Breakfield again will insert. Number 8 of the game. Goes back to Tarsi. Slides it over to Gazio. Dribbles. And lofted that ball in. Likely looking for a deflection. Those are so hard to track when all those bodies are in there. Goalie's view slightly obstructed. Ortiz Kreiner wins it over to Tarsi. She finds Breakfield. Breakfield goes into the circle. More danger. Ortiz Kreiner tracks it down. And, yep, a lot of contact. Penalty corner for Millersville. So, whatever Shelly Barons told her ladies at halftime, it has worked. 3 quick corners here in the second half. As Breakfield again will insert. I believe Eliza Mizek drew that foul. And we'll see what they draw up here. Breakfield to Gazio. Slides it over. Mizek. Shoo, the shot whistles across the face of cage, but a bit wide left. Great opportunity. The corners have been solid. Execution solid. Just the final product. One final touch or tap on that ball, and it's going to find its way into the cage. That ball bounces off of Tarsi. And a quick restart from Millersville. There's Robeson. But a foul goes on Millersville. IUP has it. That pass offline. Now Madeline Staley. Your left back is Staley. Fagan, the right back. And then Goddard plays more centrally. Tarsi collapsed upon by 3 white jerseys. Robeson sprayed it wide, but now Tierney's got it. Annabelle. Off Tierney's foot. IUP frantically defending here in the second half. It's been all Millersville. Robeson, ambitious pass. Had a lot of zip on it. IUP will take over deep in their own territory. Meredith Fagan has been very solid defensively this afternoon, as she usually is. Erica Tarsi takes a breather. And I believe Emma Butcher replaces her. Well, you can see that IUP recognizes that a lot of Millersville players collapsing on the ball, pressing the Crimson Hawks. So that's when they send that ball high over the top just to try to relieve some of that pressure. Staley. Solid work as well. Will be whistled for the foul. And Georgie Cavacci will be whistled for IUP. 16 and out for the Ville. Staley, nice find. That's Wall. And she keeps it going forward. Into the circle. Great chance here for Millersville. Again, the diving to the turf. Accardi keeps it out. Asia Weaver with that shot for Millersville. The freshman, Asia Weaver from Manheim Township High School, again locally here in Lancaster County. Another great chance for Millersville from open play that time. But Olivia Accardi has been a wall in cage for IUP. There's Gazio. A lot of space on the far side. See if Millersville can take advantage. Here's Tierney. Now check that. I believe it's Asia Weaver again. Dribbling into the circle. It's the second time she's done that. Ball's loose. And the corner earned. Very well done by the Marauders. So as I have it, the 10th penalty corner of the game for Millersville. That's an incredible number just 10 minutes in to this second half. A lot of players off the bench here for Millersville. So we'll see where Sol Ortiz-Kreiner sends this penalty corner. Goes up top. Still dribbling. Sent in towards cage. Cleared away. It was Goddard coming up from her defensive position to help in the attack. But looks like IUP's cleared the danger once again. Fagan won the ball back. Still has it. Passed ahead. Here's Asia Weaver. Has looked bright going forward. Some contact and a foul. Millersville will restart. Sol Ortiz-Kreiner has that ability to just glide past some defenders. Bryn Erlocker sends it into the circle. That's off the Millersville stick. Asia Weaver making the most of her time on the field here. She's been everywhere. Tarsi back in. Wins it back. Will restart quickly. Trying to squeeze a pass in. And now Tarsi hits the turf. Doing her best. Just inches away from catching up to that with her diving effort. IUP will restart. Ortiz Kreiner. Able to find that space with 3 players staring at her. Just always amazes me how she's able to navigate through that midfield. Ball won back by Gazio. She's got Brakefield, Mizak, and Tarsi up there, but couldn't find any of them. IUP wins it back, but then Meredith Fagan wins it back. No whistles. IUP, 2 players versus 5 Millersville defenders. Not the numbers the Crimson Hawks would have wanted. And back down the other way, that's where all the white jerseys were, in defense. Robeson. Solid pass. Trying to find its way into that circle. That's going to be off of Lexi Robeson and the foul. .21 to go here in the second half. Tarsi. Diving effort again. Off the foot of Kira Brakefield. IUP now with possession. That's going the other way, though. Taken quickly by Millersville. Tarsi. Into the circle, but after that early flurry of activity, again, Millersville has seemed to just been a step behind or a missed pass behind. Here's a chance to fix that. Brakefield shoved off the ball, but goes IUP's way. That air ball again, and it works that time, as basically it just earns 40 or 50 yards of upfield space for IUP. Goddard, nicely done, cutting out a ball that had some velocity on it. Brakefield draws the foul. And just like that, we're back down the other way towards Olivia Accardi and that IUP penalty area. Tierney slid it into the circle, and Tarsi trying to push it. It went wide. There's a timeout on the field in the PSAC conference. Millersville 1, Indiana University of Pennsylvania 1. This game will count in the PSAC standings. Away from going ahead in this game. Accardi went down low to protect, and the shot was wide regardless. Remains 1-1. Madeline Staley. Staley sends it to the midfield, just out of the reach of Ortiz Kreiner, but rolls into a lot of open space. Soul restarts quickly. Out wide, into the circle. Kicked away by Accardi. She has been a presence for the Crimson Hawks this afternoon. Here's Annabelle Tierney. Again gets it in the circle, but again cleared away. Ortiz Kreiner. Whistled for the foul. She did dribble it into the circle. Tried the reverse stick blast, but a bit too much. Here's the ball. It gets past that last line of Millersville defense, but Staley's there. Catches up to it, gets there first. Just one player ahead for the Crimson Hawks. That was Renee Lauer as that center forward. She has more support now. Lizzie Clemmer on the right wing scored the first goal for IUP, their only goal. This one goes back to Millersville. They've got some players sprinting downfield. Georgina Wall and Asia Weaver back into the game. Some fresh legs for Millersville. Wall has it. Into the circle she goes. But a foul, perhaps off the ball for Millersville. And IUP restarts. Oh, and a check to the face of Emma Butcher here on the near side. She has it again. Shoots! And the penalty corner earned. Accardi did go to ground again, but I think she got too much of the body of a Millersville attacker. And it will be the Millersville corner. They're huddling up, talking about their plan of attack here. Sol Ortiz Kreiner will insert. Superb chance for Millersville. Robeson shuffles it over. Goddard with the blast. On the rebound. Accardius to the ground. The shot off, looked like it was off the post. So much contact and a lot of opportunities. But it's still 1-1. Millersville cannot find that go-ahead goal. Asia Weaver had another chance in the circle, but again, the IUP defense holds. Robeson knocks it out of the air. Finds Tierney. And Annabelle uses her speed to get free. She tried to win it back. Commits the foul, though. 12.5 minutes to go in regulation. I've lost count of Millersville corners. I believe it's 11, but my abacus doesn't go that high. Another timeout on the field. Confirmed that Shelly Barons took that one, and we will step aside as well here on the Ville Sports Network, presented by UPMC. Just about 12 minutes to go. Story of the game, I would say, has been Olivia Accardi in goal for IUP. She has parried away countless Millersville opportunities. Player of the game thus far. And she is the reason that this game is still tied. Can Millersville find a way past her? That is the question here near the end of the second half, near the end of regulation. Tierney struck that. And Brakefield tried to win it deep in IUP territory. Meredith Fagan. Again, that Millersville midfield so adept at winning balls, earning back possession. It's just that the final product, the final striking shots into the cage has not been there this afternoon. Early here this afternoon for Millersville. That ball very high in the air. Gazio knocked it out. A double team does not work for IUP. And Mizak keeps it alive. Now Tarsi commits the foul, unfortunately. Mizak pressuring. Forces the error. Gazio the quick restart. Goes back IUP's way. Under 10 minutes to play. Millersville just not able to connect on some passes this afternoon. But they have been able to earn plenty of penalty corners. Here's Ortiz Kreiner. Finds Tarsi. Well done. That's going to be off the foot of the IUP defender, and another corner for the Marauders. And another fantastic chance here for the black and gold. Kira Brakefield will insert. The heavy hitters are up and ready for the fill. Here's Tarsi, top of the circle. Shot in. A diving save by Accardi, but another corner earned. Seems like all eyes are on Tarsi on these corners. Wonder if maybe they'll fake the shot, pass it off. Here's Tarsi again. Dribbles, does shoot, not a lot on it. And it's going to be 16 and out for IUP. Time keeps it ticking, 7.5 minutes to go. And again, that chip shot attempted by IUP, but goes back to Millersville. Tarsi has Brakefield to her left. An advantage played. Tarsi still has it. Into the circle, penalty corner earned. More great stuff from Millersville, dominating possession, dominating the penalty corners, but they just can't score from them. Yet, here in the second half. Can that all change right here? Brakefield. Inserts to Tarsi. The shot just sails wide. Now the Crimson Hawks, they get it out of there, that danger area. And as long as the ball's at this end of the field, they can breathe easily. Their goalie, Olivia Accardi, has been tested, the senior. But she's answered every call thus far, except on that first goal. Just a minute and a half into the game by Erica Tarsi. Here's IUP. Some possession in the circle. Solid job by the Millersville defense. They hold. And now Meredith Fagan, a burst. Still with it. Goes ahead. Brakefield. Couldn't receive it clean. A whistle against Millersville. Trying to find the official corner numbers. Looks like 15 penalty corners for the Millersville Marauders to IUP's 1 on the afternoon, yet the scoreboard remains 1-1. 22 Millersville shots, 3 for IUP. It has all been over at this end of the field in that Millersville offense. There's a quick whistle. Restart from Mizak. Fouled again. Now into the circle. Yep, that's off the leg of the IUP defender. Another corner for Millersville. 16th of the game. 15 shots on goal for Millersville. Yet just the 1 goal. Almost unfathomable. Olivia Accardi has made 14 saves, faced 22 shots. And she's about to face perhaps a couple more. Sol Ortiz-Kreiner on the insert. Trying to find something that works. Alexis Gazio gets it. Over to Goddard. Shot in. And it's going to be a Millersville foul. Nothing doing there. 3 minutes to go. Mizak fighting for it. They're going to say off her foot. Fagan wins the ball. Goes forward. A lot of substitutes into the game for Millersville. At the moment, some starters ready to come back in. And a quick penalty corner earned. Make it the 17th of the game. We'll see if those subs come onto the field. Does not look like it. So, a lot of options here for Sol Ortiz-Kreiner. Bryn Urlacher into the game. Goddard. And this one goes over to Alexis Gazio. Quick shot, kicked away. Ball still alive. But over the end line. Accardi answers the call yet again. Minute and a half to go. Can Millersville find the late winner? Those substitutes have been waiting a while to come back on. Now they do. Erica Tarsi back on. She gets it immediately. Is fouled. Restarts quickly. They're going to say, oh, that's off her foot.
1 minute remaining in the second half. 1 minute.
1 minute remaining. Millersville. Not a lot of time left to score the winner. That's going to be a foul and a card on Eliza Mizek. She will sit. And 22 seconds here in regulation. Looks like we are headed for some bonus field hockey here on this windy afternoon in early October. And indeed, we are 1-1 after regulation. It was 1-1 very quickly into the first half. It stayed that way for the entire rest of the game. Now I did, and it's a penalty corner earned for the Marauders at full strength yet again. So now, break. Will insert Mizek back into the game. Emma Butcher stands behind Erica Tarsi at the top of the circle. And Ortiz Kreiner also running into the circle. Mizek the shot. Defended again. Eliza runs down here through the near side. She has it again. We'll try to get this ball into the circle. She does. Butcher earns the corner. As I have it, the 19th of the game for Millersville. Is this where they finally get the game winner? Been a frustrating afternoon for these Marauders. Dominating possession, dominating corners. Haven't found the back of the cage since early in the game. Here's Mizek again. Shuffles it over to Brakefield. She hits the turf. Another corner earned. Olivia Accardi has been huge in front of goal. Looks like an all-star today. And now Brakefield talking it over with her team. '20th corner. Brakefield to Mizek. Over to Tarsi. Tarsi shoots. Cut out. Decent defensive play. Emma Smiley for IUP. And the whistle. Millersville will restart. 4 minutes gone here in the overtime period. Mizek fighting for it. And the official says IUP will restart. Again, that lofted ball does do its job that time, but a foul on Ortiz Kreiner. And now a lot of space for IUP. Juliet Souter. Another whistle. IUP advancing that ball. Lizzie Clemmer. Autumn Peters had to go to ground. And a penalty corner for IUP. Autumn Peters slow to get up. That was a chance for IUP. Some danger there for the Millersville defense. So here's an Crimson Hawk penalty corner. Can Millersville defend? Goes to the top of the circle. Defenders are out. The shot. Ooh, whistles by the cage to the right side of the cage. Still 1-1. Millersville avoids the danger and the heartbreaking loss. We saw the Millersville men's soccer team take a very late loss earlier this week. The Millersville field hockey here trying to avoid a similar fate. Peters cuts off the angle, but another corner earned for IUP. Brakefield, Ortiz, Kreiner, and Goddard will run out of the cage, try to get to this ball, try to shut down this attack. To the top of the circle it goes again. Shot in. Wide left that time. This is getting almost comical. Neither team can find the cage. After the first about 7 minutes of this game, I would have said there were multiple goals to be had the rest of the afternoon, but it's only been one. Here comes Millersville into the circle. Mizak centers, kicked away by Accardi. And it's going the other way. 16 and out for IUP. 3 minutes to go. Blasted upfield. It's going to roll for a while. Might roll out of bounds. Yeah, it's going to go out. So Gazio's got a lot of space here on the near side, but they come down that far sideline. Now, Lexi Robeson into the game. That pass cut out. And again, here's IUP. Just one player, Georgie Cavacci, in that advanced position. That's 3-on-3 advantage if Millersville wants it. This ball rolls to Erica Tarsi. Has a couple defenders to beat. She's into the circle, still has it. And that delayed call, it is a penalty corner for Millersville. 2 minutes to go. Can Millersville finally find the right combination of players? Can they finally put this home? Annabelle Tierney into the game. So Gazio, Tarsi, and Tierney are around the circle. It's inserted to Gazio. Now Tarsi has it, gets past her defender, shoots, and again, it's just wide of the cage. Minute 20 to go. The insert was good from Emma Butcher. The play was good. Gazio found Tarsi. Tarsi had the open shot. But it's just been that kind of afternoon for the Millersville Marauders. 21 penalty corners. 1 minute to go. Whistle on Millersville. IUP will restart. Was that chance from Tarsi the last the Marauders will see this afternoon? Gazio tracks it down, 30 seconds to go. Blasted ahead. Millersville needs to win this ball back. Gazio does. Now it hit her elbow, looked like. Goes IUP's way. Ball given back to Gazio. Penalty corner has to be earned quickly here. Tarsi is dispossessed. And the ball goes to IUP. Ahead to Georgie Cavacci. And the horn blows. Oh, before that, though, we do go to a second overtime. My mistake. So we'll play another 10-minute overtime, 7-on-7. We saw a lot of chances in that first overtime. Perhaps the best of those chances, Erica Tarsi, really just had Accardi to beat but just pulled it wide. Like I said, Accardi 17 saves on 27 shots faced. Autumn Peters 6 shots faced, 3 saves. She hasn't been too busy this afternoon. Millersville defense has been great. The midfield has been great. And we will reset it. 10 more minutes on the scoreboard. We'll switch sides. 7-on-7 overtime's always just a lot of action. Breakneck pace because of so many open spaces on the field. Looks like Brakefield, Tarsi, Mizak, Tierney, Ortiz, Kreiner, and Goddard are your 6 for Millersville. Remember, now they're starting this second OT at full strength. They did not start the first overtime with 6 players. They had 5 because of a late card in the second half, near the end of regulation. So here's Eric Tarsi. Try to find Brakefield. Foul. Tarsi restarts. Now the whistle to IUP. Ortiz Kreiner intercepts the pass. Mizak could not connect with Tarsi. Mizak lost it for a second, but got it back. Into the circle she goes. Ortiz Kreiner will restart. She takes it herself. Spinning. Tarsi has it. Is she going to dish it? No, she goes herself and she scores the game-winning goal. Erica Tarsi, her second of the game. Her team leading 8th of the season. And the Millersville Marauders, after a long and frustrating game, take home the victory, their second of the season over the Crimson Hawks of IUP. 2-1 in double overtime. Hoist the colors. Take another look. Tarsi off the pass from Ortiz Kreiner. Takes it herself as she's falling to the turf. Great replay from our fantastic crew, and that'll do it. That's how the game ends. 2-1, Millersville winners. Remember our next broadcast here on the Ville Sports Network on Friday, October 12th, soccer doubleheader, men's and women's. So remember to join us for that. But for now, I'm Brian Cass. Thanks to our great crew for hanging out today. We'll see you Friday for some soccer. Have a great day.